Hey, good morning, guys. Jason here. Welcome to Divine Life. And Divine Life is simply a good life. My purpose of adding this into the amount of many videos that I do on a daily basis is because I wanna have my very own health talk show one day. So I'm just practicing what would I really do. So in terms of me practicing what would I really do with my own show, it's going to help me to encourage to do research, find out ways how I can become better at what it is I do, just by mimicking what the greats has already done. That's the thing about life. As long as something has already been done, I know in myself I can do it. I'm a lot better than the ones who already done it, simply because Jesus told his disciple that I must go so you could do greater works. So if that's all great, telling his followers, his trainees, that you can be all great and greater than him, I know I can watch what you guys do and become a lot greater. Now the thing is that by watching this show, the benefits you're gonna get is a healing process from a holistic way, healing in the mind, healing spiritually, also within the body. So it's gonna cover every area, and a lot of things that I'm going to try to bring clarity to in terms of helping you to understand the illusion that was set up in terms by man, by doctors, to control us of this world. Most of the things that you probably may not pay attention to until you get sick. But however, I'm doing this show, I would speak it, just so that you can have something to go back to. And once I put it on Facebook and then on YouTube, it's going to be there forever. So you're going to have something to go back to for reference, because you're going to say that, hey, I remember I watched this one clip about this guy, and he was telling me about this. So that's the greatest thing about information, what I'm going to be given. The next part about it is that they're going to be very soon, hey Pam, how you doing, good morning. They're going to be days that I'm going to have persons that waking up early, just to be here with me, whether it's on my front porch or in my front room on the couch, or we're going to be at the beach, but we're going to be doing the Divine Life show right here with me early. And one day I'm gonna have Pam next to me on my Divine Life show. Hey, I know you're one of my biggest fans, right? But we're gonna be able to show persons the transformation in its fullest, just by living a clean, godly life, that one that is inspired by him, helping persons to realize that there's nothing to fear, not lack, not poverty, poor mindset, just there's nothing to fear. There's always more than enough to go around. Okay, the thing is, because of our mindset, if all of the wealth has been distributed to us, everyone get 10% of the wealth. The persons that have it right now, probably in 5 years time, would have it again, simply because we don't believe that we are who we are. We don't believe that we are creators. We don't believe that we were created in the image and the likeness of the Spirit of God. We don't believe that we can speak things in existence and actually have them manifest. We don't believe it. That's why so many of us are tight, so many of us are afraid, so many of us are lying to ourselves. But it's just an upper hand on this show. And well, me, what can I say about me more than you see every day? I'm just an inspirational, inspired individual, one that believe in possibilities, one that don't look to man for his opportunities, but because I'm an infinite being, opportunities all around me. One that find ways in attracting whatever it is that he wants, and also to help others to become better. What I know about me is that if you run with me, you be a part of my pack, you be around me, you're going to become better, because the blessing is so heavily on me. My overflow is going to be helping everyone that come in contact with me. Okay, so that's the awesome part about your host that is going to be hosting this crazy, wonderful show that is about to be, actually that has already kicked off. All right, the best part about it is the information, the opportunities, the experience that you're going to be going through over the next few years to come, because it's not just for the day. And my timing is going to be so messed up, simply because if I'm stalking the sun just come up, okay, and it's after 8. I said initially I'm gonna do my talk 7:30, do my little show 7:30 every morning, right? But I still be out there waiting for the sun to come up. So what I do is I just find a story and help persons to be inspired by what has already happened but can't be seen. I don't know if you understand that, but it's simply that a situation is a situation, whether you choose to believe or not. That's like me telling you that God is who He is, whether you believe, whether you choose to believe or not, okay? So when the sun don't come up, I already know the sun has risen, but because of the clouds, it just won't be shown. But when it do, everyone get the brunt of it. And you can't say that, hey, if I only know the sun did come up, like how we do our lives, all right? So guys, real quick, let me tell you about but what I want to talk about today, even though I already talked about the things that you need to know that's important about the show, but I want to talk about acid base, okay? And what it has, the relevance it has with our body. When you heard about alkaline and acidic base, it has to do a lot about the stabilization of our body, the position our body in. Now, when a body alkaline, it simply means that it has electrical energy. Our pulses, everything is the frequency, the vibration, everything is in resonance with one another along with the universe, which is God Himself. Okay? Now, it is possible that you can be in resonance with the universe and everything else and don't really be, how you put it, fully divine or of God in terms of intention, because someone that can manipulate, they can find the secret of attraction, they can follow the laws of attraction and also the laws of God, and they can manifest things into their life simply because they follow the law, because the law is equal to everyone. Okay, doesn't matter who you are. Okay, and for those of you who think that money is a bad thing, try not paying your bills and see how it is. You know, try not paying your light bill, not buying food, you know. So money is not really entirely bad, but it's the ones that lack of and do not want to do the right things to get it. They do bad things. But however, you have bad people that could come that could come in touch with the laws of compensation, and they can do all the right things, but we can call them bad, but God still compensate them just for believing. Okay, so those of you, once your body is in complete resonance with everything that is around you, you know, you can really see things, you can just know things. The universe, everything of nature would actually help you to have a better understanding of life. Simply means that you become one of the elite. All right, this is something that you may not understand. You might read it in a book, but you really have to live it to experience it. Okay, when you have a acidic, toxic body, is when you eat as you feel, one of a pagan lifestyle, which is one of gluttony. And what has been happening along the years is that the pagan lifestyle was passed throughout the world. It passed down from the European culture. It passed with their religion, and it passed with it helps us to be destabilized, and that's where diseases and bacterias, drugs and chemical were formed and created for the stabilization of mankind. And we tend to do things against God's will. Everything that is of nature is of God, because God do stuff in abundance. Everything is man-made, comes in a bottle, comes in a tube, comes sealed and packaged with instructions on it. You can use for 7 days, so after that do not use anymore, you know. But we can choose what we want. That's the great thing about it. We can get sick and know that it's the acidic state of our body because of what we eat and how we keep ourselves. And we can decide to empty on out by fasting and not putting anything in and drinking real good pure water and juicing your fruits and becoming a lot better and heal. Or we can take the drugs that has been given to us. That's always been the position on life. Okay? So we have a choice we can make at any given time. We can change our mind and we can say, well, I'm going to choose the holistic way, the way of God, or I can choose the way of the gods of this earth, which is man pretending to be God in terms of doctor form, governments that have been established and stuff like that, you know. Also, another thing is that once you come in tune with nature, come in tune with yourself, and you have quest to become your greatest self, just know that what you eat is what's going to manifest in terms of if you eat a bunch of toxic meat, toxic food like processed food that don't have any energy, it's going to manifest in your day simply because you won't be strong enough to carry out your daily duties, which is talk to people the right way. You're going to be cross and upset a lot. A lot of misunderstanding will occur, and then the ultimate thing is going to happen is where you're going to feel like because of your position or your status in life, you're going to lose connect. You're going to be disconnected from the people that you are committed to. Those are just natural things of having a toxic lifestyle, and there are so many other things that I can tell you about. Okay, toxicity build up mucus base in your body where it can be manifest in different parts that needs to be drawn out. That's why I would say to cleanse and detox yourself. Okay, by cleansing and detox yourself, detoxing your body, it actually rids your body out of a lot of different awesome things that is going to help you get back on track. Now, I had time to work with persons who had the same gift that I have in terms of, I call it a gift because we have awesome products that is just natural, and we have the choice to use it, we have the choice to share it, you know. But the thing is they do like what pagans would do. They would say, hey, I have this stuff, so I'm gonna hoard it. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. I'm going to eat as bad as I want to eat because I always have it and I can always use it, you know, the flush or whatever the deal is, you know. But it's the pagan lifestyle. It's the lifestyle of a lower set mind, okay? Anyone that is inspired to be a lot better, to raise the subconscious level in life would say, hey, I have this opportunity, so let me share it with a lot of others. Let me make myself better so I can use my life as an example and God could use me as a blessing. There are different mindset of people. However, I'm going to expose them as we go on, and that's all the information for today. And I just thank you all for watching. Those of you that are watching on replay, be sure to share it. Know that this is an imitation of my, it's not really an imitation, I'm doing it. This is the real, authentic show. The good part about it is I get to be me. I can wear whatever. And I choose not to say whatever because I just want to go on facts that is of natural, and only the ones that really on this level, like the young people would say on the run, on my run, or on this health run, they're the persons who are going to be tuned in. So I would encourage you to share it, even though it's like a couple minutes long, you know, beyond people's attention span. The thing is that persons that want food would stand in line. It's just simple. So be sure to share it. Pam, you can share it. Whoever else watching on the replay, be sure to share it. You know, because it's an awesome thing that I'm doing, and it's going to encourage every individual, especially young persons, that you can be whatever you want to be. You can just have a dream. You can just have a fantasy and make it become your reality. Feel free to dream, okay? Be great, but not only be great on purpose, and I love you to life. Thank you very much. This is just day 2, and it's going to get a lot interesting, and learn, grow as we go on. That's me. I'm Jason, your health advisor from a holistic standpoint, also a mental and physical fitness trainer, and I'm defying the laws of man. I don't need to go to school to waste my time to learn a bunch of highfalutin, mind-chipping stuff just to be myself. I can do it just of nature and be taught by the greats that already did it. Feel free to dream. Have a great day, guys.